Hello and welcome to another episode on Fire and Ice podcast. And of course, you can join the conversation through the comment section. Usually, people go through the university, they complete after 4 or 3 years. They go home and start complaining that there are no jobs in the country, the government is not posting them. And those who finally find jobs, their salaries will not reach anywhere. And this is the time they start looking for alternative means for survival. Now, my question is, could this story be different? Joining me in answering is a young man who has distinguished himself from his peers by not just being different, but also championing the cause of changing the mindset of young people in the society. Odumja, help me welcome Mr. Henry Aferi. Sir Henry, welcome to the show once again.
Thank you.
How are you doing, please?
I'm doing well. How about you?
I'm blessed, thank you. It's good to have you here again. I'll go straight to the point.
Okay.
Why is it important to start our tertiary or university education journey with the end in mind?
Okay. Why is it important to pursue or start your tertiary education with the end in mind?
Yes.
Well, having the end in mind simply means having a vision or having a goal for why you want to go into your tertiary.
Okay.
The question I believe is, why should we have a vision if we want to pursue our tertiary education?
Okay.
And it's important for us to have a vision or have the end in mind if we want to pursue our tertiary education, because having the end in mind determines what you do on campus. So the end you have in mind will show you what steps you're supposed to take whilst on campus, right from first year till you graduate. So what you're supposed to do in first year, the kind of friends you're supposed to associate yourself with, the kind of activities you're supposed to undertake, the kind of people you are supposed to get close to, people you are supposed to dissociate yourself from.
Okay.
They all come from you having the end in mind. So when you have the end in mind, you know what to do, you know what not to do. So now having the end in mind, it's more like in this dispensation, we have a lot of young people. Myself, at a certain point, I was part having this vision for schooling and education. You see, my mentor go school no. Or I say right from busy school. That who school are you? Who's your idea? Send the who is school
Yes.
So right from busy school, and when they see it, you're initial. So you go to school basically because of that reason. Instead that you may and it's busy because there's a pass busy questions. You go school, papa. Send them pass was a meeting university, papa. Then when I'm in the university, message me then I'll get good grades, good certificate. Now I'm the queen of papa.
Sure.
So this is the end many young people have in view when it comes to tertiary education and schooling. And because of that, we pursue our academics in such a way that it's a dream say I be a musician, be school, I was saying
So it's strictly what you want to do.
Good. So we the young people pursuing our tertiary education, we are going there because it's in dream say I go school for 6 years and we are a doctor.
Okay.
I go school for 4 years and we are posting me as a nurse. They be posting me as a teacher. If I go and pursue a particular course for 4 years or 6 years, I know that when I'm done and I graduate, I'm going out there to go and get a job.
Okay.
But Ghana stands now 2025, nearing the end of the 21st century. Me know say go school in every but a human who
Sure.
yes. As it stands now, no country as it stands now employs more than 40% of its graduates after school every year.
Okay.
But when you talk about Africa and Ghana employs less than 15%. So the number of people that graduate from K University, they go on UCC, Winneba, all the other campuses, statistically, less than 15% are employed every year. So now, Omo fine. Once I feel, you say Yati will be unemployed youth association, a DV. But the point is, we have all these people and we are facing these problems because of the end we have in mind.
Okay.
So a vision now we are carrying concerning schooling and education. And now, am I pursue academics in that way? And because of that, we are getting the results we are getting.
Okay.
Because yes, you told me that many of them send a bay I'm used for many but right from basic school till I complete SHS, I come to the university. There is never a course where they teach me how to make money.
Sure.
We can ask those that did business in SHS. We can ask those who are pursuing business administration in the university. There is never a course where they take their time to teach us how to make money. Even the courses where they call it entrepreneurship. I have a sister who is currently doing entrepreneurship as one of her courses. And the first week of call lectures, they should create a group, come up with a business idea, form a business, and the business that will do well, they are going to award them. Imagine I'm coming to school because I want to know how to make money. Then you give me a project telling me I should go and start a business. How do I start? How do I run the thing? So how do I resolve issues? You see, so now it's a 3 years you could school send me a but schooling on the other hand, it's also not doing that way. Of okay, fine, what the school? Mami, so win, I have business here. They're not teaching us. So the vision we have in mind, let me say, is not working. So if it's not working, then we should come with a different approach, a different vision, where young people who are in school, those who are yet to come, and those who are yet to graduate, will now go to school with a different vision. That one is going to help them to see schooling and academics in a different way.
Okay.
You won't keep repeating the same cycle now. You go to school because you see you being here, then
Maybe depending on our parents.
Good. So now the issue is what the vision we are currently carrying, which is your school, you are being here. So if that vision is now a faulty one, if that idea is now a faulty one, then we should be able to introduce to the young people a different vision, a different idea. If we go by it for a certain number of time or a certain number of years, they're going to see different results from what we are seeing.
Okay.
Because over the past few years, and yet 2025, and I'm just unfortunately complaining is that many.
It has been there since.
Good, it has been there since, but what do you think have we done about it? They will say, "I'm going to introduce TVET." Recently, my madam who called TVET program. It was a national program, and I work as a middleman for some of these brands. So, I don't know what I'm going to pictures, but that day, so now meeting she was a speaker, so I'm meeting her. So they were talking about TVET and stuff, and they wanted it to look like TVET is now the new system. It's going to produce entrepreneurs and workers. It's going to produce more jobs. But the issue is, when Kwame introduced the educational system, it was this same thing they did. And in his mind, Ghana, he said, there are institutions, there are companies out there. So let's create a university which is going to train the people. Then they go to the institutions to go and work. So now that's how they began with the current educational system. It was because they wanted to train people to go and work in the various institutions, not more building. Because it was around that time of moving more hospitals, they were building more factories,
schools and stuff.
So they were training the people to go and work there. So that was the vision. Now, 2025, 2024, 21st century, you're quite Nema and Nema are not like they used to be. So, CC the factories, they are there, but they are limited. The schools are there, but they are limited. We have the institutions, but they are limited. And we keep on producing people year in, year out. So, if you come and tell me that you are introducing TVET, so it's coming to replace the current education system, so we should accept it. Now, it's not the same thing we Kwame Nkrumah did na yeye. Because that was the same thing he did. They introduced the pattern that after some time we are here, it's not working anymore. So we should be able to introduce a new vision. Let my peers see education, academics, and then tertiary education in a certain way. It will make them pursue it with a different mindset and a different approach from what we are currently doing. Because what we are currently doing here is not working. And Rebecca say it's not working. We all know that it's not working because and yet 2024 for your maybe screen about complaining is human Ghana. Service can you be an service in be or your kind of stuff. But the main point is it is the vision we are carrying. A vision now you're carrying now and might pursue academics in a certain way. And not now is our results. So back to the question, is it important for them to have the end in mind? Yes. We should have the end in mind. But the end, what is the vision? That particular end now, we should have in mind, And you know about how we are going to pursue academic journey. Okay.
So basically, having the end in mind, do you think it affects us in any way? Our life on campus and stuff?
It does.
Does it affect us?
It does.
How does it affect us?
Imagine I'm a young guy, mature was in my past. Yeah, catch me some new school, and I come to K University. I come and pursue, let's say, business administration. I come and pursue medicine. I can't pursue any other course. It's in terms of course now, I'm pursue. So in my mind, whatever they are teaching me, it should bring me to a place that I'll get money, I'll get work to do. Now, if you check, for the past 4 to 5 years, we've had a lot of young people they are saying something on social media like, at the end of your class, and someone has what say.
Yeah.
Because they don't see how at the end of your it's going to convert into money.
So I think the thing is they equip them with the knowledge, but not the tools to thrive in the real world. What do you think about that?
That is part. But the main point is
We need the tools.
we need the tools, but it's not really the fault of the schools per se. Like I was saying, and now you can that is driving us that way because say I will say me use coming here to mine. It's idea be I would say yeah, me material. I will say me via Emma Medjumaya. And if idea now watch is not directing that way, I'll get frustrated, I'll get confused. So yes, having the end in view, it affects almost everything we do on campus. So now, this new vision I want us to talk about, if we introduce that and people go by that way, it's going to affect how they pursue their academics. It's going to affect the kind of people they choose as friends. It's going to affect the kind of people they will choose as their mentors if they want. It's even going to affect, even if they want to start something on campus, how they go about it. Because you are approaching your tertiary education in a different way, any other normal way. Because the normal way is my school but now, what is the other alternative? If we are saying that, yes, SAR system is not working, and in your is not working. So, what is the other alternative we can use or we can go with if this system is not working? Yes, so that's where the conversation is towards.
Okay. Odumja, you see how it's going. The topic for today is how to position yourself best for life after school, especially for those in the university, the freshers, continuing students, and the rest. Sir Henry,
Yes, sir.
we are ready for you. Please, what do you think we should do? Now that the vision we have is not working for us, what do you think we should do? What do you suggest we do?
I know those that watch the previous video, they're asking themselves, is this not the guy that said he's God's influencer? So if he is that, I just know what we are getting there. You see, there's a scripture in the Bible that says, where there is no vision, the people perish.
Yeah.
So where there is no vision, the people will perish. And if we don't have a vision for our academic pursuit, if we don't have the right vision, definitely we are going to perish. And as it stands now, we cannot attest to the fact that we are perishing.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, we are all perishing. Yeah.
So now we should be able to introduce that vision to young people. Then, based on that, they will now structure their life in a certain way. They won't perish, if I will say that way. So now, how should we approach academics and how should we approach our academic pursuits as young people in the university? Like I was saying, the vision we are carrying is we go school, we have a prayer, and that's why we are having issues as it stands now. So now, if we are not going that way, how do we go? I suggest, based on, and you'll be better, we will not be so normal winner because on the Yashan goes to real school now, based on what I've been taught by, I know you know what I'm going to say, based on what I've been taught by my past and my mentors, there's a different approach to education, there's a different purpose for education based on where I'm coming from.
Okay.
So the normal one is you school, we are being here to and that one is not working. So I'm now coming to present you the alternative I've been taught. I have seen it work, not just with me, but with others. Good. Send a bear, what try normal way now and working. The person will now go with this approach. Yes, so education, as we know it, is make sure you study hard, you get the right course, you get the right certificate after school, come and work. But now, what's the other alternative? The other alternative is we have to change how we understand education and the purpose we give into education.
Okay.
So because of time, let me just mention it. ABS, the person wants to ask for more clarification.
Okay.
But the purpose of education, according to what I've been taught and according to, based on results I'm making in years, the purpose of education is you using whatever we are learning to solve relevant human problems.
Okay.
Yes, so it's somehow connected to business. They can't want them.
Yes, sure.
So if me go university as a first year student, more university with the Anamibia, what am I supposed to do? Before you go to the university, okay, you should know what you want to do with your life. And mean say you will be an so it's way like how do you do it? It's simple. You see, there are many problems in the society. We pick Ghana as an example. We have unemployment as a problem. We have a lot of filth and debt as a problem. We have water issues as a problem. Electricity, it's a problem. Slum is a problem. We have a lot of problems here in Ghana. So, based on which of them presses you the most, ubu onma unse enkola egu kan no so yes ska ene ha. Ubu onma unse insu aye no aye fi like you were protesting 3 months ago. Insu aye no aye fi and not a conform no obu ho no so ene ha. Obi ana bi ha. So now, based on idea how in the society, you now go to the university to pursue a course which is going to equip you to come and solve that problem.
Okay.
So let's say you want to be baby our potable water wedding. So they all get their water from one source, and a one am watching, sorry to say, and I be a insurance the mongas any be a more if your stuff. Now, if you are this kind of person, and sadly we our you see, who go university? Not really because who person will be going to you. Who go university because we never solve our problem. Good. So now, who go university? You go and choose a course it is related to that problem. Okay. So that now you being equipped in the university, and she will tell you who we before you know. And she will tell you whatever you are being taught, what they are baby. So now, who's here now? You learn with a different approach. Who's here no with agents?
And then we'll be a course way. So let me also do the same course.
Good. And the honor you choose. So now, if you are going by this conversation now, you see that having the end in mind will even decide which course you choose.
Yes.
Because having the end in mind, I know that me, if you ask me, I'll tell you it's unemployment I want to deal with. Unemployment and then lack of a course and direction. Okay. So now if it's unemployment I want to deal with, the young man is like I'm going to university to pursue your course. Course being a missionary here, I did be a meeting idea, I was up unemployment. And then I was saying indeed, let's assume say maybe it's our idea, then we use us as an example. In terms of say we are idea how in society, we use that as an example. So let's say with this water issue, you go to the university, you pick a course that is related to that problem. In the who be school no utrimo on trying say a buying and Ghana water company and a ubi before we do because of the course you did. But utrimo no even if ubi and before we do mokrana who ni wakusu who ni person wo dey it the idea you be funded and unkofobia they will join you on your project to begin.
But they all can only opportunity to select the right course.
Sure.
If we are mistaken, maybe we are already in it. What do you think we should do? Is there anything we can do so that after school, no, end up to say or more maybe kind area?
Okay. Talking about having the end in mind, it doesn't mean that it's a woman that not supposed to course. It means you are late or something.
And I say baby you cry.
And I say baby, it doesn't mean that one we still time or something. Okay. No, there is no in quotes righteous occupation.
Okay.
As in, you maybe say you don't win or something yet.
Okay.
For me to succeed in life. So course now, never say we are second year or third year, and I will school currently. And what you see course that. So you didn't get the opportunity to hear us before choosing the course. Course now, all you have to do is you still have to look around you because that course you are pursuing, there's a problem in the society you can use that course to solve. So you look around you, what are the problems in the society I can use this particular course to solve? Then you now package whatever you are learning in that course as a solution. So now say, medicine, and then what the course a particular area. Good. You have to make sure you are the question of when. Into course now, what are some of the problems you can solve with that course? You package whatever you are learning as a solution. It's the end of here, the end of sir, they are discussing in the previous episode. You find out the needs of people, the wants of people, what they are struggling with. Okay. Then you package our course now as a solution to go and help these people. Into and you have been choose course. Into whatever course you are studying, whatever course you are pursuing, you package whatever you are learning as a solution into practical example. Practical example, everyone say be a musician, digital marketing as a course. Okay. And my idea will be to teach me this before I entered. What do I do? Now, digital marketing and musician, we are many skill, many knowledge. So Before I complete, I go out there, look for people that have problems that I can use that skill or that knowledge to solve. Then I now, after school or whilst I'm on campus, I start building a project.
Okay.
I will approach people that have these problems. Then me call, oh, hello, I'm Henry. I'm pursuing this course on campus, and now I'm Henry. I'm an expert in this. I'm an expert in digital marketing and digital business consultancy. And I realized that this is your business. If you are struggling with customers, you are struggling to get your business online. I know the problems they are facing. So I will now have to package their museum and I scale them as a solution to meet their needs. Good. So any other course you have, even if it's a one go university, that's a museum you now. Their museum, you have problems, and their museum a best will be problem. So you will now package their museum as a solution to solve certain problem. So let's assume you are on campus. And you are pursuing, let's say medicine, let's say any health related course.
Okay.
Now, when you say we are hospital, but let's assume you want to get a hospital. You can come up with like a team of, let's say, 5 or 6 of your mates. How much you that same course? Then you begin a project. You look for one health problem, how you people can solve. It can be that there's this problem that Sisi and Nkofuni and Nipanswa is busy. So because of that, and you will be in your time go hospital. 1. And you will be in the meeting then Mamiako. If free a dream, I'm fan Mamiako hospital. 2. So because of that, people now want services. It will be like, well, you will feel
home service.
Good home service or something. So you can begin a project on campus as a student. All you do is what for that more campus, you have someone charge because I think I was saying you want to get the exposure and stuff. To build a community, a project like 4 or 5 people, all you do is you look for they can't go to the hospital themselves. They have this problem.
Okay.
Now you have the skills, but what can say? Oh, can I go to the hospital? One, you school now. So all you can do is build a project around this. You can call it any name. You can decide to create an app. Just like boat fire. You see, everyone has to be here taxi station or train taxi. You just pick your phone, download the app.
Comfort of your home or
that the right, and then they come. But here you are saying, go for penema fast, go for penema 10. It comes very easy.
Okay.
So if you can put structures in place to get your business that way, people will offer, people will patronize. So let's say I'm a health student. All I can do is I build a project around this. I get a student or campus. I'll get me a pretty app. I'm pretty app my. You need negotiate. Charlie, I feel in was more than years last year. Into your starting this cabal or percentage GC.
Okay.
So you negotiate with such a person. If you check our bones, having the end in view, a chunk of also of 1 and 4 campus.
Yeah, the connection you have to build, the mentorship, friends.
Good. So now, based on the end in view, based on the thing that now person will build, you now know, okay, fine, let me connect with computer science students. Then let them build the software for me. Let them build a website for me. So they build a website where the person can just text on the phone, take the phone, go to the app. I'm seeing these symptoms. Okay, and if I drew bro. And you can charge them more than they are charging now at the hospital because extra work.
Yeah.
But you have some more fashion. You have some more fashion for campus. KNUSC, KSTU, you can come up with a team of, let's say, 5 or 6 people, even 3. Then you also get someone that will create a platform for you, and you buy for someone create the app.
Yeah.
You can begin on WhatsApp, just design a flyer and tell them of what that. Okay, say, you pam me mama. And when you also about a baby a man, just your picture assembly. You will get your right measurement, you will pam that proof. Sure. You don't know what they are command. A quantum saying the normal one, the people patronize you. So it doesn't matter the course you are pursuing on campus. Say what starting, something now or best starting. Say a course when ninja. All you have to do is package whatever you are learning. If it is a knowledge, it is a skill. Use it to solve someone's problem. And that's how makers and non-counseling. But that's how you end up getting money.
Okay.
Because money is with people, but it is hiding their problems. Not because of any kind of thing. But some money draws with men by hiding their problems.
Okay.
So if you want to get the money of people, solve their problems,
they will give them out.
They can answer them the last time. So if I want to get the money of or more malaria, what do I do? Return malaria, and my mom will be there or prevent malaria. So in that same way, package whatever you are learning, either the skill, the knowledge, the services, package them into a solution for solving conform what's our problem, then advertise massively. That is where your money is going to come from. And you can begin on campus and start making money whilst on campus.
Okay. So Henry, so let's say the course that I'm doing in the University of Tertiary Institution, I want to do something that does not align with my course. Is it possible to do that, or all that I want to do, it should align with my course?
Oh, it's possible for you to go outside the scope of the course you are pursuing.
Okay.
To do something else. If you have the raising funds, if you have school, so you want to use that to get enough money or do something and who school or whatever supports our project we are making.
Okay.
There are a lot of things you can do, and you can decide to either learn a skill or you can decide to begin a trade.
Okay.
And meaning say Ubeka say uniska holding uniska division skill. It's simple. When I began with my digital marketing journey, well, in the first course I bought, it was 100 CDs. And it was not me. Myself when I send me a flyer, I say, hey, I've seen this course, go and buy it.
Okay.
And now come the last 100 CDs. Now I'm the toy.
Okay.
The toy answer because just 1 week course, it was a 1 week course. 1 week course didn't mean to be there. So after that, you have to learn the rest yourself. YouTube was there. So you go to YouTube, based on what you want to learn, you search, you get a lot of videos.
Okay.
You get a lot of videos. Recently, I think 2-3 days ago, and I give 2 a.m. I'm sorry, I'm saying, YouTube, I talk to people, my partner say YouTube is a university where you go to learn things for free. And so let me go there and go and learn something because my sorry, I mean to with this hard time. I went to YouTube by the time made them, now I've chanced on a video. The video is like how to productize your knowledge.
Okay.
As in how to sell your knowledge for money.
Okay.
I watched the video, scripted everything I'm supposed to do down, and me free her, I'm going to work with it.
Okay.
Why? Because my YouTube, my question, what tell me how I make me outform my knowledge, then you get it. So it's not always about mentor course, you know. It's not always about miniscam and the best at it. Yes. So it's either you learn a skill or you begin a trade. What are some of the skills you can learn? What are some of the trades you can begin with low or no capital? Okay. I saw a video on TikTok last year, and a shop, and in the video the guy was like, almost on shirts. Okay, so who got 300 cedis? With me, I'm shirts, I'm 10. I shirts in FFI. Personally, I 2 year contact, I'm going to contact them. Shirts in FFI. So who got 300 cedis? I'm out 10. That means about who am 30 cedis. Now, shirts in a shirt are all torn computer. You can sell them for 100 cedis, 150 cedis.
Okay.
So imagine 300 cedis. It can move, but it can move. You can decide to borrow. You can decide to raise funds. You can decide, say, Omo will start. You send the beer message telling me how 20 cedis I have here.
Sure.
With me, I said, 300 cedis. Or raise funds for your money, for the business you want to start. Imagine you have 100 people watching your start. Will they send 10 cedis? I say, 100 people, will they send even 5 cedis? So, yes, the guy said 300 cedis, they'll give you 10 shirts. So imagine you pay them for 30 cedis, you sell them for 100 cedis, or you sell them for 50 cedis. Would you know you have a profit of 50 to 100 cedis?
Yeah.
You can use it to expand. That's one. You can decide to, like I said in the previous video, in the previous meeting, with me, recently I got the opportunity to work with someone, and Nipa not on laptops for Bantama. So what the person is saying is, we can set up, let me call it our branch on campus, and all we do is, invest can go for a laptop, you budget pictures,
more like ship dropping.
Ubi here, near coffee, near engineer year profit. This is business. We can begin like this 2-3 months profits in about waiting your coffee laptops in year people. Then we go ahead. I decided to work with one guy who pam in Yamama. A human person in the and said, pam or pam in temper. I'm saying practical business ideas that people can work with, and me can hear my personal. I decided to do some of them because so you can also decide to work with some of the ideas I'm coming with. Some of them are my personal ideas. You can decide to work with them and they are going to work for you. May you imagine say nipo pamadi, meaning big business. Business means that say you need mapa or permanent. It means that I command on upper 8. The shop will be fear me. When I command on upper 8. And what to have no friend, tell you maybe you be John tomorrow.
Okay.
And the total offer me, I'm surprised because when they brought 8.
And the webcam come on there like how you want.
Those that watch my stats, name and me say African reading on your family.
Okay.
Yes, so what was the remember numbers in here, it was simple. Me gentarian, metal materials are command, and either because we need to materials. Or permanent arena, I'm a the pictures. And go for a more machine, my job pictures. My post to start media chairman enough for. We here, now the contract in a call. No, we are my general. This is business. I can begin from here, me come in, then I expand.
Yeah.
So you can begin a trade once on campus with or without money. And if you want to learn a skill, like I said, YouTube is there. You can decide to learn on YouTube. You can decide to. There are some of our friends that they can teach us. When I wanted to learn video editing, my love for your friend Chris, I'm particularly Chris, I'm to video editing because me and I show YouTube videos, made 2 days and from then mention you.
Okay.
I'm Charlie Chris, I want to learn video editing. How can you help? Now I'm in that. No video editing courses. I'm watching now. I don't know if he bought them or not. He just shared the videos with me.
Okay.
I'm sharing videos. That's why I began video editing from. How did I learn photography? I didn't pay. It was at church. If I know a church, time watch, no need to and SHS.
Okay.
So you can just imagine. I just told my ministry head, the person who's saying photography, now I'm the watch church. That's all this person can teach you. Now I'm just so you can just imagine. Now I'm a brand once in a church.
And now you're working with it.
Sisi, I made a year, you get it. So we have friends that can teach us, even if you don't have money. You just have to know how to communicate with them. If you have the money, you can buy the courses. If you don't have the money, you have friends that will teach you. You have YouTube. Udemy, there are many groups on Telegram and they share Udemy courses a free. Why are you so busy on that we can get the resources for you? You will learn. So it's either you learn a skill, you begin a trade. All of them you can begin with low or no capital.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So Sir Henry, I know that some courses in the tertiary institution are very demanding.
Yes.
So how do we combine me learning a trade business with the course that I'm doing? Yeah, managing our time.
Wow. These are the things you have to focus on. These are the things you want to achieve. Okay, then based on that, your daily schedule will say easy.
Okay.
And most of them, many workers, and most of them are students. Many workers, what I tell them is, don't add an upper 8 to a number 5 to your daily schedule because I'm in school watching and you're with you. It's that time you are not investing, you are spending that time. So the time left for you to invest from how much to also be class if you're in the university and how much to also be called then enumerate also better. So let's assume worst case scenario, or university, where health related course, or lectures 7 or lectures 8 or 7. What do you do? Then you see worst case scenario. Send the bear will be make us say, oh, we need a method school.
Yeah.
Because we didn't can also lectures 8 or 10.
Even for 7.
Kenyans, they are minimum 8 or 7, and can you have like a 2-hour break in between? So worst case scenario, how do you manage your time? Send the bear. On campus, you can do business, you can also focus on academics. I won't fail because I also pass. One pass and also good. So the first thing I would advise is you wake up before the normal time and you are sorry. Average you be sorry 6, 5. And certain and then is like in the day we are so we are prepared to go for work, we get prepared to go for lectures. So let's assume local lectures 8 are upon 7, so you don't have time. Now before 8, no time when I'm sorry. It won't come easily, but you can decide to start waking up at 4 a.m. You wake up at 4 a.m., you engage in personal development. From 4 a.m. till time I will call lectures. Yeah, if it's right for me to do so, I will share a general template I'm used to. I'm the most of the people that
okay.
For them to manage their time with.
Okay.
Then if it's right for me to do so, if I need to personal. If it's right for me to do so, remember how we manage.
If you don't have problem with that, we are okay. We are willing to learn.
Okay. Send a bear who want my area up a template. I will go for you.
Sure.
Good too. From our chance to some local lectures, it's our time really ending. Good. Then upon lectures, sometimes upon lectures 7, probably do 7:30 to 9, and stuff. 9 to you sleep, what the bear then. Weekends, what the bear then. So you can structure that time to meet Sunday market and kitchen. I was away at school at the time I was until I went to me.
Okay.
So let's say I want to do business. My market today will be a Saturday because I'm a student.
Yeah.
Then other days I'm meeting the higher market. Power will be. These are my lectures. Because everyone said to Ontario, and as I'm still in Bible, local lectures I speak to my friends, Charlie, we do it in a Bible.
Because you get free time.
Definitely. I'll post on my site in the morning before I leave. If it's a skill I want to learn, and now so let's say midnight, man, meet me there, share videos, meet me there, taking courses, actually what I want to learn. If whatever it is, yes, time will need, but we can still squeeze time to make sure we get them done. Because say why is you enough 4 years in the chairman? Yeah, and say 4 years in the chairman, what started service? What started service, not doing service, not for so 1 year now. He does work for a year, Juma. And now, over to next year, over year, Juma, we need time. Over to next year, we need time, I will do this year. Because over to next year, we need to also starting.
Recently, I was having a conversation with a friend, and then I was advising him, say, yeah, cause we menka say we be a wunya juma, but be a bit yes. Today, into na own a skill or something. I mean, I'm a hairstylist. I do wigs and stuff. I can get time for it, and I say she can start online, so that Saturdays and Sundays, 1 year share, I can take her to the physical practicals.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm so no one time. Meanwhile, all lectures she will just be scrolling through her social media, throughout me free time, without doing anything. But also when your time. Please, how can you utilize social media when it comes to this particular topic?
Rightly using social media and technology. Who said, or down for now, what can you say? Who says social media, or come up with that TikTok no videos now? I say, or they relax, say, who is stress, as in GB, good. Going to social media, scrolling through your phone, watching funny videos. It's good for your health, it's good for your mind. It can help you relax.
Your mental health.
Oh, yes, it's good. But you should learn how to say no to them. Because if you have the end with you, and you know that school now may come, yeah, we need a bit yes. So because of that, I have this vision. This is what I want to do. Then you have to sacrifice sad time now, all the TikTok videos, to watch, even if the TikTok videos are here now, watch videos are a little more baby.
Yes, because TikTok they have tutorials and stuff there.
Oh yes. People do complain that social media man for force, but me because no. And your social media man for force. It is the wrong use of social media man for force.
Yeah, the wrong
because
use of
most of the things I learned, it's either I learned them from my pastor, I learned them from my mentor, or I learned them from social media. Okay. Basically, YouTube and TikTok. TikTok I send and say never. YouTube, Udemy. Your Khan Academy, your other learning platforms are. You can go there. Some of the courses are free, some of them are not free. Go online now, you see people doing free trainings on WhatsApp, on Telegram. You can join those groups. Now, when you join them, you leverage their own more children. You say, oh, today we have a master class, now we'll start. No wait here. When you start, go to YouTube, go and continue. So instead of watching funny videos, when most people will be instead of watching some funny videos on YouTube and TikTok, watching movies 3 hours, 4 hours. You can use that, make a movie. But then, watch a movie 4 hours. You don't want to become a movie producer. No. So why don't you use that time to watch video? I would say video now watching. Video now watching. It will make you know how to do makeups. It will help you to know how to do wigs and stuff.
Yeah.
You watch sad videos. You can even watch a video on how to shave the hair. Like videos now. Like I was surprised. How to pick a bottle. What's a YouTube?
The answer will bought the specific thing you want.
How to pick a bottle? What's a YouTube to see out?
Yeah.
So it just depends on what you want to do. Just go to YouTube, go to TikTok, type it. How to become a hairstylist? How to start a business from scratch? How to start a thrift business? Whatever you want to do, just search. What search here? Then you learn. You see, social media no. Say and utilizing here. Tell me, the baby you see. Because minimum comfort, they don't even know how to write a CV. But as it stands, I don't to write a CV. This is what I would do. I just provide I would see not from the dream, and I'm not yet when I can receive him. It took less than 24 hours. I'm sorry. This is what I did. I just give my information to ChatGPT.
Okay.
Yo, I'm Henry. I know this and this and this. Really. These are the skills I've mastered myself in. These are my qualifications. These are my certifications. Provide a CV for me. In less than 2 minutes, the CV will be ready. I just copy everything and I can.
They will even ask you, are you okay with it or you want more personalized ones?
Yes, you get it. So the thing is, technology in social media money. So all you do is just know how to search for what you are looking for. And another new reading for my person on my start that learn how to rightly utilize ChatGPT. Because they are before you and say, or more they call your assignment, or one or question, not ChatGPT a man answer. So I posted on my start, learn how to rightly utilize ChatGPT. Because in the morning, what I was doing was, that made the quota to talk about discipline, talk about consistency, persistency, and focus at the same time. And anything I made better, I creative quotes when technology is available. So all I did was I made reference to some of the books I read. So I made reference to 5 a.m. club.
Okay.
And I catch ChatGPT said, I want a quote that speaks about discipline, consistency, focus in one quote. So make reference to 5 a.m. club in your book and make reference to the art of focus. And you see
Focus.
yes. So I mentioned these two books, but me didn't come more prompt to say at the API a person make can be they should make sure that it is biblically right. So it's that they get a scripture for me or they make sure it's aligned with the scriptures. It's medical cannot talk about that. So any information I ask, they will make sure it goes that way.
Yeah.
So I just gave them the prompts. I want a quote that goes like this. So they suggested the quotes for me. I'm saying, no, I don't like them. Give me other ones. They gave me other ones. Or man, quotes me. I'm so well, quotes it makes sense, but it doesn't sound well to the ears. So make the quote vertically nice. I gave them the instruction.
Yeah.
They gave me the quote that it sounded very when I posted on the start. They posted on the start, what's a cheap quote? They know they are the client. So you feel like saying with the client, but I use technology to get that quote.
Yeah.
So when you CV here, you don't have to worry. Just go online, ChatGPT, create an account. Who create an account? How do I get a CV? How do I make a CV? How do I start a business? Whatever you ask, you get. Bible CV is an argument. When you say, so go and ask ChatGPT. You get. They even have one on WhatsApp. ChatGPT, you have Meta AI on WhatsApp. We have this Gemini. That one too is for Google. ChatGPT is there. YouTube is there. TikTok is there. Google is there. So in this dispensation, you have to first. So instead of you, what does social media? Snapchat most especially. Share videos. Now we speak. One of the apps I mentioned on the phone so that is Snapchat. Mention that. Like honestly, because maybe I'm catching go for say South story near the Snapchat. Me here South story near kind of for. The story didn't so me just Snapchat that.
Okay.
So instead of you me can say uncle, maybe I will business or that's fine.
Yeah.
But instead of you to waste the whole day there, you can actually use that time to learn at the forefront of social media. It will help you. So please rightly use social media to learn. It will make you better, more professional than you are. Me can say what Twitter 2021. Me can say it's a new day, it's a new week. But make sure by the time the week is ending, you have learned something that it will make you more professional than you were the previous week.
Okay.
So what's starting Monday? What are you watching on social media on Monday? It will make you more professional in your work than you were the previous week. Good. Fashion with you, I said, how will we see time to watch? Men can't send funny videos, but it's so fire the phone. And it's going to help you.
Okay. Yes. And then look at Sam, you've made mention of mentor a couple of times.
Yeah.
How do they contribute to this particular topic we are treating? Mentors, pastors, and friends.
I'm interested in free pastors because I'm not confident in the book. I mean, you can't get along myself. Maybe I was confident in the book because.
Okay.
Me can't. I tell you, I didn't attend the uncle, my pastor. But you see, you say, Pino from mechanism. You say, me who have been country. But the thing is, say, obey a jana, I can that way. And yet, me and make a man say, wow, being the new coin association.
Yeah.
So, me na, me being the panel, me na, me work pastor. The pastor helped me start. So you could say they start now, man can be or black question. I said, no, one can you can.
I have a woman like that in my life, Lady Ruth. She the way she'll bash you, it's like she'll correct you. Sometimes she has to be harsh on you, but trying to correct you. Yeah, I get that point.
So my pastor helped me start. My mentor, business coach, or my pastor meets, or your software, or help me start. Meaning 24 people help me start.
Okay.
Then I'm not say Obi woman she have made a video and stuff. Yes. One penny for me start. So even that one alone prevents me from doing some things.
Okay.
My pastor knows almost everything that goes on in my life.
Okay.
Before I came to the first video, I catch it.
Okay.
If he didn't give me the go ahead, and can make out something, but if I come in catch the person in some okay. Can make us me.
Okay.
Almost everything that goes on in my life, he knows why. Because Michiano 2017, 2018, latter part of 2017. From 2017 September till now, me and me also on my life.
He has been a great mentor.
Good. And if I tell you that almost everything I'm doing now, almost everything I'm doing now, all the plans I have now, it's because of him. Maybe I won't do it. But then I make me now, I'm team how is it fashion. So when it comes to mentorship, I won't be a but me shall say she pastor because I don't know for form party. Board more quite some person is also being the life mass of castle and to tell the pastor. Well, one on me a problem.
Yeah.
But I hope you see here. You have to get close to him, let him know what is going on. Because when you never win him, I'll bet it all.
Okay.
How is going to help you? So, pastor aside, mentors. Meaning, say we need nada, say we need a mentor because any BBA now. Do you when do anymore? The person is going to teach you how to do this and this and that. I know you've been told several times, you've watched several videos that tell us get mentors. Now, if you get a mentor, how do you stay in the life of that person? Meaning, say no in country because the importance of getting a mentor, I know you know. Meaning, so yeah, yes. So now, how do you make sure that there are two stories in the Bible I'm saying you should make two stories in the Bible. Okay. The first one is Joseph when he was being sold, after he was sold.
Yeah.
And the second one is Jacob. Your name Jacob said no maybe I want to hear 14 years and stuff. Easy.
7 years then.
Seven.
You had to work another 7 years.
Now, let's pick Jacob here. When Jacob left Ibape fee, Odru baby. Odru hono. I'm just narrating the story for the sake of time. Like I think it's Genesis 29. Yes. 1 to verse 10. You can go and read. So Odru hono. No who say Kofu and that time the way they were shepherds. So yes. So Odru hono say Kofu more as and there was a well that they feed in uniform. But so well, according to scriptures, they're really what one. Into this a man be really born. Really born to baby. Now if you be can be feeding them one.
Really
good. So Jacob could do honor. Any who's uncle for honor or moon one or but no rule. Munim Laban, because oh you know oh. Ne what sign of oh ne baba kana eba. And Laban baba so the Iranian and Jacob Biza almost say if I get the story, Jacob Biza almost say oh when you moon be we know Moon says on a movie, it's not the time for us to do so. And a moon baby in my year. Indeed, Jacob, nay, wafa, a baba and be doing them one in the 3 years. What Jacob did was really a warning to him. And on one personally, if you didn't know of any, or feed your no, Sankata, well, on the song. Really born a catasso. Really born a catasso, we now or Mukufi, say if you know what or Mukufi, no. The first thing I know of an Ebabano, a client was that Makusi Abrantin, you know, win a wire. Now, because of Adiana or Yema or Mono, okay, Bible said, Papa pay nothing. That instance, because of what he did. Okay. Let's hold that train of thought. Let's look at Joseph. Joseph was in prison because of some issues that came up. He ended up in prison, and I know. Only Christian you can't surrender. Yeah. He ended up in prison, and one way or the other, he found himself in front of Pharaoh. How did Jacob find himself? How did Joseph find himself in front of Pharaoh? When he was in the prison, he had two people. They were good. They had a dream and they were troubled.
They interpreted it, and then it came to pass.
Well, sorry, I'm not. When an baby you say, "O kopeden you, yeah, how just we keep street." No, say, "Nipa to has on my body." Then he was like, "Oh, Jack." Then of course. He made them to talk to him about the dream. Okay. He explained and interpreted the dream to them.
And it came to pass.
It came to pass. Yeah. And I'll catch you and say, Mr. Mokwa, the man will ring to me. Or Mokwa, for some strange reasons, they forgot him. But who we? For some strange reasons, they were only forgotten. But time of Pharaoh soon that Omuni will be a baby to you. Nipani Kai say, no, your friend will just say, why, yes, I do where I'm paying. In telling time, money didn't. So if you take the story of Jacob, no, because of a human, Jacob too, you see her. A man, no of a pen asset. That instant. The story of Joseph, because Joseph also devoted himself, went out of his way because he didn't end up prison.
Yeah.
I didn't time spend time and back and so because of what he did. And so he said, I was said, my friend in the destiny helper. connecting you to Obi nipa ne kai connecting. What does it mean? Let's say you have a mentor or you want to get a mentor. So I'm sorry, it's not the kind of man kind of maybe the cancer. Let's say you have a mentor or you want to get a mentor. What is one of the things you can do to get close to your mentor or to get to the heart of your mentor? One, become useful and become valuable to him. Joseph made himself valuable to the two prisoners. And that was how come they mentioned his name when they go to Pharaoh. Jacob made himself useful and valuable to Noah Baba. And that's how come also kind of once and Papa said, may share with you in a way no one yet. Good. So if you have a mentor or you want to get a mentor, you want to get close to someone, make yourself useful to the person. Make yourself valuable to the person. And yet then they use cap, but make yourself useful.
Yeah, we have many ways.
Many ways. And then they are me catch uncle for say, I know how to enter the hearts of people if I want to. Because the idea I've been studying for some time and meaning say, okay, me baby. So now my mentor, I met him in 2019, 2020. When my pastor recommended him to me, that main corner wants them. All I did was maybe I'm not in this community because I pennies I didn't maybe school for no first can know. So all I did was so I made myself useful. How? Or probably I'm like I don't expect money. I don't expect anything in return. So he taught me book publishing. So now I'm throwing books man, I publish on Amazon. I wasn't expecting money. When you hear me frame me, hearing so you I wasn't expecting money.
Selfless service.
Good. May for some time. After you go to a point on what chances will be I didn't ask for money. Or what me frame me? Charlie Bro is saying you was a Jew for Africa. At a go point he was paying me monthly. Yes. Like how did I get close to him? I decided to make myself useful and valuable. You make yourself useful and valuable, the person will open up. So if you want to get a mentor or you want to as a person who will do a cap or mentor life, it's simple. So you're down for, so you're a lecturer, so you'll be a winning. Make yourself useful and valuable to the person. So opportunities as you win the next thing I'm software telling me I want to teach you. Or say one of the ways to say thank you to your mentor is by showing proof of Adena or Chiro. The people I feel attracted to the most, I think I'm saying Makasa. Or more after so much or more the end or more the Adeno could do who results. And such people you are motivated to talk to them. So if you want to live yourself and live your life into the life of your mentor, after making yourself valuable and useful, and yet then that is it for mentorship.
And so Henry, God bless you so much.
Amen.
I've really learned a lot today. Honestly speaking, my man I met her. I mean, there are some things I didn't have more insight on it, but in a while, many insights, and I hope say Obiansa or say so when your insights no maybe be more say or tertiary institution. I feel now what be called and I say we are by now the near sure say was started after book ni penna or jot and maybe I will say for Hannah Yedibesi. This is Sir Henry, as I told you earlier on. This is not the first time we are having him on the show, and the name so bad there. Now, Obi and my be both in normal life and biblical side. I hope say Obi watch a video when was BBF film. If you're already in a tertiary institution, you're a continuous student or a fresh, and as a film put away now, I hope so you find this video helpful. Thank you for watching, and please don't forget to share and subscribe.